purpose of this recording is to show you how to do the diagram. It is not to teach you the content. I will be drawing a diagram that is not correct. Do not do this at home. You want your diagram to have all of these components, except you want to have them in the right places, doing the right things. So, I did want to show you though how easy this can be. First thing I've done is I've written out all of the components that need to be present according to the course of study. Here we have, and then I'm going to choose a color for each one. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it will help me and it will help the graders. If each part, whoa, that's too similar. If each part is a different color, then the graders and yourself are going to be less confused and you're going to be more likely to get it all right. So I've got my box of crayons. Whoa, that's pretty similar, but it's pen. It'll figure it out. And amino acids will be that one, and protein will be this kind of like nice light peach, and cytosol will be black. All right, so once I have everything listed, the next step is for me to start drawing. Now remember, I'm going to write this out here just in case someone's watching this without the sound on. Not correct. This is not correct. Do not copy this, or I guarantee you will get it sent back for a bunch of revisions. So not correct. All right, so I want to show you though, we can do DNA, and that's going to be our green one. And I will label each thing as we go along. DNA. And next we have our RNA. And I'm going to draw my RNA. Oh, and because I'm feeling particularly impressive, I'm going to go ahead and draw these little things. Make it look a little bit more like DNA. All right, and then we got RNA, and then we're going to do RNA polymerase, and that one is our purple. Oops, wrong color. RNA polymerase is this one. There we go. RNA polymerase. And draw my arrow. And next, we're going to do our nucleus. And I will make, let's see, our nucleus is pink. And pink. Nucleus. And label it. And, oh, let's underline it. Doesn't that look professional? Woohoo! Next, we're going to do our ribosomes. And our ribosome is this lovely shade of cauliflower blue. And then we have our tRNA, and that's our pen blue. Remember, we're just doing the blob and line version. If it's not a line, it's a blob. It doesn't need to be too much more specific than that. And then we have our amino acid. Oh, I forgot my labels. Let's get those in before I forget. tRNA. And then we have ribosome. And then we have our amino acid. Whoops, my amino acid was supposed to be this yellow-green. So I'm going to go ahead and just color over it. And then I'm going to go back to the key and I'm going to make that yellow-green a little bit greener in yellow. There we go. Amino acid. Shouldn't really matter if the colors match as long as you've got them well labeled. The colors are just our fall back to make sure that we have a good setup. And then we get a whole bunch of these amino acids together and we call that our protein. Last thing we need to label is our cytosol. And so this is a not correct version. All of the components are there, but all of them, almost all of them, are in the wrong places. So please do not copy this. However, please use this as a good indicator of what would pass. If these were all in the right place, as sloppy as this is, this would pass. The key is to get all of the components in there and then have them all doing the right thing. One thing I would do if I were submitting this is I would Google online after I'd drawn mine out. I would Google online whatever diagram I was trying to draw. And I would see what other people had done, and I would double check myself that each one of my things was doing what it was supposed to do. This is also a great thing to look at your notes and go over what it is that you already told yourself to do. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My extension is 1869.